just gonna skip all of this stuff. Yeah, we're back for one more stream over the weekend. I did have a double bill yesterday. I was feeling a little bit rough, I can't lie. I think my dinner just didn't sit very nicely. It was alright, it was nice, but it was quite... I'll say that. It wasn't the best, I can't lie. It was actually a lot nicer today. I had half of my bolognese and I reheated the other half. For some reason it tastes nicer when it was reheated. Literally just finished it, so... Don't know what that is, unless if it's something to do with the spicy sauce I used. It wasn't that nice when I first, when it was fresh. Admittedly, it was, yeah, it wasn't that good, but, oh well. The only thing I'm annoyed about is now I'm going to have to go shopping again, because I've used up all of my, food. No, I mean, I love Lidl, so... Oh well, what's a trip? What's so bad about a trip to Lidl? Other than timing, geez, I'm in uni all day tomorrow, so it's my actually first day in uni, like properly, in over a week, because I was on placement. So yeah, I was on placement, and so I haven't been with my group for like over a week. It's been weird, but also been nice because we've all just had a bit of a chance to recuperate. I've had a little look at the prep work as well. Not too much. The prep work is not like, it's just reading. Like it's like we're not expected to actually prepare anything. I'm a bit annoyed at myself because I woke up like. I set an alarm, but I went back to bed because I had struggled sleeping, and I didn't get up till like, I think it was gone 1 o'clock. I'm like, well, I've just kind of wasted the day away. So I'm a bit annoyed at myself for that. It's kind of set a tone for a bit of a bag of arse of a day, but oh well. I was going to call my family because I haven't spoken to them. Well, that's not entirely true. I speak to them quite often, but I just don't call them as much now, just because I did spend an entire year back home, and I love them to pieces, but like, they're doing their own thing and I'm doing my thing, so I call them like, as much as I can, but I don't know, I was kind of, I was just annoyed with myself today, sleeping, late in. I don't like to sleep in late, I really don't like to, because for me it kind of sets my whole, it just kind of puts me in a bad mood, if I'm being honest. Like, it just doesn't put me in the best mood. I much prefer to be up and about. I'm not a morning person at all, but I do like, my idea of a morning is like, staying in till about 10 o'clock and then getting out of bed and doing whatever I need to do. Like, I could have gone shopping today, I could have got a full shopping. I decided not to because I already have my dinner set, and I was like, I'm not really, and also money, that dread, the N word as I like to call it, because it's a horrible thing, but unfortunately we all need it. But yeah, I've just been doing that all today, to be honest, other than the reading and that stuff. Been watching a load of Lego 2026 reviews, just because, for me they're a bit of an indicator of, do I want to buy it, can I buy it, look at the price and like, well, if that's too much, then I'm not going to drop an entire like 100 quid on one Lego set when that 100 quid could last me like 2-3 weeks shopping. So it is very much first world problems, but yeah, it's one of them. I like to watch them because that way I kind of, if I like it, I can see what it's about, and then if I do really want it, then I know it's mine. Next year is one of those, like, I'm probably going to buy a lot less Lego, because, I have things I need to actually pay for, like my graduation, and just kind of have enough to survive a bit of a break, and then go into job hunting. But there's also like expenses I want to make that are beneficial for my career. It's like, you know, money management is something that I feel like gets shunned a lot. So, you know, and not to start slagging off corporations and stuff, because as much as I want to, I don't want my channel taken down. But people have not made it easy to, you know, sustain, especially when everything is like triple the price now due to inflation. So, yeah, it is a shame, but oh well, it is what it is. I hate that saying, but sometimes you can't deny it. It is just what it is, and it's sad, but it's true. Yeah, there's definitely a couple sets I'd like to buy next year. Room is a massive problem though. Like, you know, for anyone that collects Legos will know how much of an issue it is keeping room, you know. I'm not at the point where I want to dismantle any sets, and that's a problem, because as soon as I build a set, that's it. I want to leave that set like that. I don't like the thought of you know, having a set built and then a couple of months later dismantling it and using it for parts. Like, I'm not a mock builder. I'm not. I'd love to. I've thought about getting into it, but I'm just not that. You know, I'm not that good at like engineering and designing stuff. Like, you know, how a set functions, how it builds, and stuff like that. I'm very creative. I'm a very creative guy, but I couldn't just, you know, do it myself. Yeah, I've made a few. Well, saying that, there's only a couple of times where I've actually been like quite good at putting together like a bit of a mock-up of things. Like, I managed to add a Spider-Verse portal onto my Spider-Man No Way Home final battle. But yeah, it's one of those. Like, I'd love to get into it more, but I just don't think it's my strong suit. I'd rather just build a cool Lego set and then add anything if I think it could be added. Yeah. To be honest, I'm kind of excited to get my endgame set home, just because I am and I'm not, because I haven't got any room for it. Like, I'm very upset because my Up House, which is one of my favourite, it is my favourite Disney set that I own. Well, I'll say that, I can't say that much because it's the only one I own, but you know, the Up House is one of my favourite sets that I've built, and I've had to take it upstairs, and when I'm at my home, I'm never upstairs, just because the route, you know, that's stuff that people don't really need to know, but my apologies. Yeah. But yeah, my like biggest dream would be to make this hub world as like an actual city, using all the modulars and the marble modulars and all that good stuff, and maybe build like a couple of, you know, as much like I always get ideas, but I just don't know how to execute it. And also, mock building is so expensive; it's actually crazy, like how much, you know, it would cost to make a mock. It's like, I'm good. I haven't got that kind of money to, because I've always wanted to make my childhood home as a Lego set, but for that it just wouldn't work out because of the layout of my house, and also the sort of perimeters of my house as well. It's not like one of those you just fit it onto a normal base plate. Like, the base plate would just barely cover the house itself, when my house is a driveway. I'm revealing far too much information about my house. I should probably shut up, but like, it you know, like most houses, they have a driveway and a garage. It's like, I don't really want to share that information, but it's also like, if I was to translate that into Lego, it'd be very difficult. I mean, the garage might not be too difficult. You could probably do that on a half base plate, even though my garage isn't actually that big, so it'd be like a half base plate a garage would only take half of it, and the driveway would probably be like half of the base plate, half the half base plate. It'd be like a, I don't know, like the actual like areas of base plates. I know there's a 16 by 32, but I could figure out the half ones, which would be half of that, so that would be 8 by 16, but and half of 8 by 16 would be a 4 by 8. Like, my garage is not a 4 by 8 size, I don't know, but yeah. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I did see. I spoke the other day about Endgame being yesterday. Endgame is being re-released. However, I did see that apparently a new post-credit scene is being added. If that's the case, I assume that would be the thing that ties into Doomsday, because I'm seeing a lot of people say that Doomsday is a direct follow-on from Endgame. I have mixed feelings about it, just because the MCU have already established quite a couple of years now since the end of Endgame, at least 4 years. At least 4 to 5 years, because Thunderbolts took place in 2027, and it's the 14-month time jump, which will take him into 2028, possibly even 2029, depending on when Thunderbolts initially took place. Although I'm gonna suggest it's probably in 2028, which would be quite nice actually, because it'll be like that'll be in the universe. That'll be 10 years since Infinity War, and 10 years between the beginning of that kind of works out in real time, because Infinity War is coming up to 8 years ago. I mean, the trailer came out 8 years ago, so it kind of works out in real time. When it's been a decade since Thanos came to Earth and the Avengers lost, like, you don't want too much time between one, universal disaster into another. I feel like people need to live just a little bit normally, even though No Way Home and Thunderbolts happened and the friggin' Eternal situation. I'm like, that's just... that's been brought up once post Endgame in the actual like Sacred Timeline canon. I know the Eternals have appeared in other stuff like What If and Marvel Zombies. I'm not bothered. I'm really not that bothered by it. I didn't like What If Season 3, and Marvel Zombies was cool, but it's very limited featuring of the Eternals. Probably why I liked it a bit more than I did Marvel Zombies. What If, sorry. Although I still don't like the ending of Marvel Zombies. I thought the ending was a massive cop-out. Spoilers if anyone hasn't seen it, but the whole... Oh, it's all better now? Oh wait, it's not better. It just felt like a rip-off of Quantumania's ending, where it's like, oh, we stopped Kang, woohoo! Did we stop Kang? Yeah, we stopped Kang, but wait a minute. And now it's like, well, none of that even matters, because Kang's not even the big bad anymore. It's Doctor Doom now, so... I hope they address that. I hope they'd be like, Doom just comes in with like Kang's head or something. That's pretty dark, I know, but what a way to make an entrance. You kill the guy that everyone was worrying about, and it's like, oh shit, no, this is the guy we need to worry about now. So I kind of hope they do something like that, just so they don't completely write out Kang. I mean, obviously Kang's done, like, he's not coming back with the whole controversy, but at the same time, I just think it would be good if they at least address the elephant in the room, got a bit of a team up going on here with Deadpool and Wolverine. But I mean, it depends what they want to do. It really does depend what they want to do. I really hope for Secret Wars Wolverine wears this suit, the brown and tan. I know technically you have to go steal it off of it, or just make it himself, you know. Or better yet, Deadpool makes him a suit because he made his suit, which looks sick. Or the TVA give it him as a gift for, you know, stopping Paradox. I don't know. Wolverine shouldn't have to worry about. Hi mate, sorry for missing your streams. No problem, dude. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing alright, mate. I've not been streaming like too long these past couple of days, so it's all good, honestly. I've been doing like most of my streams have been like less than an hour. One case, I think I had a 28-minute stream, so I started to feel a bit unwell. How are you doing? I'm not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. I've been on placement at uni. It's been really fun teaching the first year stage combat. I got to do a fight scene with my fight director, who's basically, I'm the assistant teacher to the stage combat students. And what we did basically was just, we put up a little bit of a choreography for them to learn. We performed it for them, and they're just learning the choreography and doing it for their stage combat exam. It's been really fun, honestly. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, mate. It is nice to hear from you. Yeah, it is really nice. Uni's been fun. It's tiring though, I can't lie, and I'm on strict. I've only got 1 day left of placement, and I'm devastated because I've loved doing it. Like, I'd love to. I've put in a proposal to basically teach my year, level 5. Doing really well. It's been very busy. Hey, no problem, dude. I hope everything's been going alright. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Yeah, life is unfortunately never stopping for anyone, so I can completely understand being busy. Like, completely understand it. Yeah, I've only had a couple of days just to sort of recuperate and just chill for a bit, because we went straight into, after Death of a Salesman, we went straight into the next module, and obviously just doing a massive play like Death of a Salesman, all the emotion that goes into it, like, it's kind of hard just to let it go. Do you remember my cousin I had to watch your stream? Yes, I do remember him. Yeah, interesting chap, not to be rude, but yeah, he was alright, to be fair. He was alright. I do remember him. He was the one that asked me about Bonnie Blue. Yeah. She's not my type. She is not my type, but fair enough to anyone that does, you know. He got excluded. Oh god, I'm so sorry, mate. Oh god, I am really sorry. No. I'm not going to ask for any context, just because it might, if it's a personal matter, then I'd rather not put you in a position where you drop anything that is quite personal to you. You know, it's like, I'd rather, you know, I respect you too much to risk putting you in quite a vulnerable position. But I do hope you are okay and everyone involved is okay. You know. Thanks, mate. No problem, honestly. No problem at all. You know. I hope, you know, I don't want to make any assumptions or anything. I hope he is okay. I do hope he is okay. I don't know what, obviously, what it was. Nothing too serious, just been fighting a lot. I do hope he takes the time to sort of reflect a little bit, you know, but I'm not going to comment on you know, why he might be fighting, or that's none of my business. But I do hope that you and your family and him, I don't know why he can't fight to save his life. Maybe that is the thing. Maybe it's because he can't fight. He's trying to prove to himself that he can. especially with teenage lads. I remember when I was in school, I was quite lucky. I never got into any fights, but at the same time, people were so, you know, twatty about the fact that I was way taller than them, and they constantly had to try and start something. I just walk away personally. I'm not interested in fighting them. He just wants to be a hard man, but he's not built for that. Yeah, I completely get you. It's a shame. It is a shame that, you know, particularly young lads are so destined, not destined, like so determined to just be something that they're not. And it's a shame. It is a shame, and I do think there's a lot of things responsible for that. But I hope he works on himself, and he does sort of think before he acts, because it is you know. I always believe that the best fight you can have is the one that you can avoid. So I'm looking after him for a week. Good on you, man. Good on you. I'm really proud of you. I'm like really, really proud of you. That's not easy, you know. That is not easy at all. I'm not saying that he's a handful or anything like that, but at the same time, especially when you've got a kid of your own, you know, you've got a partner, you've got your own family to be taken. He doesn't really take it serious. I honestly don't know. Like, I miss the days when respect was when respect meant something. You know, I miss those days so much, because like, it doesn't matter who it is, just respecting anyone, even if you don't agree with them, or even if you don't like them, like, just respect. It costs nothing. I guess because we're only a few years apart and I can't really look after him since I've out. I get you. Yeah, I completely get you. It's a shame. It's a shame. I'm always believe that, like, there's only 3 years between me and my brother, and I won't lie, I have been a disrespectful little shit to him at times, and I regret it. But now I'm like, that guy is my rock. Like, you know, my older brother. You know, I'd do anything for him. So the respect is like, it's always going to be there, even if it wasn't at one point. Now it's just like, well, I wouldn't be where I am now without you. So that guy will always. He can be a pain in my arse sometimes. I'll say that to his face. You know, he batter me. Like, my brother is the one person my girlfriend kind of looks after him, but she gets uncomfortable because then look. Oh no. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That is... Oh, God. That is awkward. I'm really sorry. Maybe he is just a bit jealous of you. You know? Not only do you have, you know, what it takes to be a wonderful father and a wonderful, wonderful partner, but you're with someone that, you know, you're just with someone that, you know, that worth it and that special, that it's gonna, unfortunately, I think she smacked him because his face was bright red and it looked like he was about to cry yesterday. Well, I hope if she did smack him, he's taken time to reflect on it, and maybe think about why he got smacked. That's something I feel like is gone. Like, nowadays you can get reprimanded for something, and people don't even think about what they're being reprimanded of. It's a shame. It's like what Mike Tyson. I don't like Mike Tyson, but he said social media, or things like social media, made people getting far too comfortable being disrespectful and not getting punched in the face. Don't mess with your cousin's girl off. Exactly. Like, Jesus, I wouldn't in any sort of family members of a hot, like, you know, partner. I wouldn't even think about messing with them. Unless they mess with my family member, then yeah, I'm gonna be scolding them. But in terms of, like, you know, Mitchell brother, Sharon Gate type thing, or Stacey with different Branning members, and max of different Slater women. So yeah, I just wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. That feels too. I mean, to be fair, we literally had a stream. Was it maybe a month or two ago? Just ranting about the whole prospect of fancying your like your family members' partners. Like, I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird. Like, yeah. It is just something I don't understand. But yeah, I wouldn't mess with a cousin's partner or a sibling's partner. That just feels too weird for me. But yeah. I do need to lock in and get my Secret Santa gift sorted, because we've drawn. I can talk about it. No one from uni watches my streams. We've done like a. I think I'm just going to embarrass him. Do you know what? Go for it. Go for it. I think it'd be quite funny. Have fun with it, mate. You know, have a laugh, have a giggle. It's funny. Yeah, I can imagine it being funny. I do appreciate that you're taking it like much better than I could in that situation. I remember once my little brother called, bearing in mind my little brother was like 11 and I was like 15, 16. He called a girl that I was really close with sick, and I wanted to break his nose. I wanted to clobber him, no pun intended here. But yeah, I was not happy. I was like, you know, I was raging. But I'm glad that you can sort of see the funny side to it, because it is one of those like, I think it can be a funny situation. Just depends on what your kind of sense of humour is like on it. Like, I've got a good sense of humour, but something like that, I'd just be annoyed. I'd just be annoyed, personally. Yeah. I do need to lock in and get my Secret Santa gift. Because we've all done a group, well, I say all of us. For some reason, people just aren't doing it, which I'm fine with. Like, but it kind of makes the draw a bit difficult, because like it makes me more likely to get someone that I don't know as well. And I got one of my friends, and don't get me wrong, she's lovely and she's a great friend, and I've known her for a little while, but I haven't properly known her until I joined. I find it funny because he finds himself as a macho man. See, that is actually quite funny, because little, like, you know, miniature people who have such a, you know, big dick energy tend to be quite Weasley, but they carry themselves as, like, you know, they're like fucking Warren Fox. But I don't remember him ever being on a date. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, that's the funny. I think that's the funny part of it. It's like,
watch it, buddy.
Give all this big dog talk about being, you know, dead hard and stuff, and getting into fights that you're not winning, and fancying people who are quite, you know, significantly older than him. And it's like, yeah, I just find it really funny. Like, I find it really funny when people. I try not to laugh too much, because I do respect that you're still a kid. But at the same time, when kids are very disrespectful these days, it's like, well, that's quite fun to have a laugh a little bit. You know. Yeah. Well, you can have a laugh at it. You can have a laugh at him. That's good. That's good. I mean, you did literally come up in my stream telling me that he thought Bonnie Blue was fit and stuff, and like, tough love for my cousin. Yeah, I get you. Thing is, like, the whole Bonnie Blue thing, part of me thought he wasn't being serious, but then I think about the age and like, no, some people might actually find her attractive, which I feel very rude in saying, because as much as I don't like her, I'm sure, I mean, she's had 1,000 guys in a day, so surely there must be something in it. Wait, did he say that Bonnie Blue? Yeah, he said that Bonnie Blue was fit. Yeah. Which I mean, I strongly disagree with, but I'm not going to judge. If someone's preference is Bonnie Blue, then, you know, good on them, but I'm not going to agree. Bonnie Blue, like, you know, I'm not into slut shaming or anything like that. You know, live the way you want to live as long as no one gets hurt. But when you literally have 1,000 guys in one day, like, I can't even imagine it. Like, you know, and it would be the same if it was the other way around, like 1,000 girls, and that is literally calling for class.
It's that hero you like.
I mean, I suppose you just gotta say live and let live on that front, but at the same time, I'm like, ew. Ew. You know, I know some people like to slut shame women on EastEnders, but half of them, in fact, no, none of them have done anywhere near as much as what Bonnie Blue's done, and even then, I don't like to slut shame her, but I do.
Not cool.
I do question it a little bit, you know. I do question it. It's like 1,000 guys in a day. Like, personally, I think he probably only likes Bonnie because of her reputation. Yeah. I think what's damaging there is when particularly young men hear about someone doing that, they think it's a precedent for that kind of thing. It's like, it's not. It's really not. You know, it's just, it doesn't reflect anything. It means nothing. It just means that one person, for a publicity stunt, has decided to sleep with 1,000 people in a day. I'm like, that doesn't set any sort of standard for anyone. But at the same time, I also think it gives quite impressionable men a sense of false hope, and that is, you know, it's sad to think about, but at the same time, it is also kind of funny. He should be keeping his head in books, not Bonnie Blue videos. I agree. That is just, you know, cold hard facts there, mate. Just focus on school, focus on getting an education, actually doing something with your life, not just gooning. I just said gooning. Like it's a normal thing. Oh god, what have I become? I'm really worried about him. I get you, dude. I do get you. And I do apologise if I sound like I'm making any jokes. I don't intend on it. You know, it's just, when I'm questioning things that I've heard or things that I've seen, one of my natural sort of coping straps is the makes me hand clap. Oh god. Yeah, I've been there, mate. I have been there. The wrong crowd. I've definitely been there. It's not easy. So hopefully he gets out of it, and he can spend. He's been in the nick before. Jesus Christ. Jesus. That is. Oh my god. That is absolutely awful. I'm so sorry. But that is absolutely awful. I hate what, you know, I think it's quite a worrying thing, or it's not an easy thing. His parents don't give a toss, so I do want to be a good on you, man. Honestly, I feel like with you as a role model, he will learn a lot better, and he will grow. More importantly, he will grow, and that for me is the most important thing, particularly a young man can have, like a young male, because, you know, it's important that both boys and girls have good influences in life, but I think when men have got quite controversial social figures of influence, you know, and I'm not going to mention that certain potato-headed twat. I'm sure you know who I'm referring to. Just because I don't want his name on my channel. You know, I think it is difficult when you've got so many social media like influencers that are trying. Yeah. Yeah. Oop. Thing here. Yeah. Oop. Oh no. Where'd they go? Oh, they just disappeared. Oh wait. No. They're just gone. That's a shame. Yeah. Actually, I think he left. He left out of the house. Do you need to see where he's got, probably hang out with his loser mates. If you do need to head off at any point, see if he's okay, go for it, mate, honestly. I completely understand. Because, that is quite, if he's just kind of up and leaving, then that is quite concerning. So if you do need to head off at all, just go for it, dude. I'd much rather you prioritise, you know, your family than watch the stream if need be. But for now, just, you know, yeah. I do wish that, like, because honestly, you are probably the only person from YouTube I'd actually like go out and have a pint with. Don't worry, mate. I have a track on his. Oh, that's fucking clever, dude. He doesn't know yet. Okay. Okay, nice. That is good. I think we should normalise having... Do you know what? I'm gonna throw a hot take here. Right. I say this. I am a brother of an underage kid, so I know it might seem a bit off edge. No, honestly, no. I think everyone under the age of 18
Watch it, buddy.
should have their phone be able to be tracked, because it's just not safe out there. Like, I've got a kid sister, and if I knew she was at risk of being in trouble, then I'd want the tracker on her phone. Like, you know, I just think it's for, you know, safety. But when I don't know where he is until 3 AM, he sneaks. Yeah, that is not okay. That is not acceptable. Because at the end of the day, you are going out your way to be a good influence to him. I think the absolute least you deserve, other than just general respect, is just that reassurance of knowing that he's okay. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think that it's not acceptable to have you worrying. Like, you don't deserve to worry, mate. Yeah. Oh, on a kind of going back to the stream's roots a little bit. For the first time, I'm slightly interested in what East East is bringing us in the new year. Because they've just confirmed that Linda has an old acquaintance joining, and obviously, if she was a friend of Linda, she probably knew Nick. And yeah, I'm kind of interested by it. I'm going to tune in for that. I'm not sure if I'm tuning in for anything else. If I hear Zoe talk about... Do you know what I think would really redeem Zoe right now, you know? Do you remember when Keanu came back in 2022, before he got killed off a year later? And it was all like, oh, my son, oh... And Zoe's doing the same. Keanu got fucking stabbed for it. If the same happens to Zoe, but she survives, I know she's already been shot, But at the same time, she's making enemies like there's no tomorrow. She's probably got more enemies than the Avengers at this point, which is quite a bold statement to think about. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's gone back further up. That's quite cool. I can't wait to get that new diorama. Oh my god, they're quite he's quite literally flying. Okay, mate. I have to head off. He's going to some club. Okay, mate. No problem. No problem. I hope you all get home safe. I'm so sorry that's happened, mate. But yeah, do take it easy, and I will be back. Probably Saturday. I'm doing another stream. I've actually made some plans for next Friday, so stay safe, mate. And despite his ongoing, you know, thanks a lot, pal. Anytime, honestly. I do hope you all get home safe. Where's the Hulkbuster gone? Because it's just following me around for a minute there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's go to the Marvel HQ. Yeah, I think this set would be so good as a modular building. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I can literally imagine it. Get rid of these old promo posters, but keep the logo. Just almost rework a small flat version of the Marvel logo set that came out. One of my favourite sets, by the way. I love that set. But yeah, honestly, I feel like you could make some amazing floors and scenes in a building like this. Do it like the Daily Bugle, where all like the like window bits can come off, and then you can like explore the interiors. I just think it'd be really cool. If I was designing a set, I'd probably do that. Yeah. And imagine all like the comic prints and Easter eggs. Okay, never mind. Oh, has he come back? Has he come back? I hope he's come back. Looks like he was walking past the club. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah. Alright, no problem. No problem. I'm glad he's not gone to some dodgy club. When it time to come on. Yeah, dude. Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it. I mean, yeah. I think on a Sunday night, especially when it's like getting dark outside as well, I feel like, you know, it's getting dark outside, it's not safe. I vaguely remember whereabouts you said you're from. I'm not going to repeat that because I did say you could delete that message if you want, but if I'm right in thinking, it's not the safest area anyway. So yeah, it's completely a natural idea. But yeah, yeah, well, I'm just gonna check.
Oh yeah.
Everything alright, dude? I do hope everything's okay. Yeah. I sent him a threatening message. I said, come to the flaming house now. You have things to do. If not, I will knock your block off. Hopefully that'll do it. Hopefully that'll do it. You know. Should be home in a few. That's good. That's good. That is good. Hopefully it'll be back and they'll be alright. I just think that kids, you know, fucking kids, man, works every time. I'm glad it does. Yeah, I'm glad it works. I forgot what I was going to say. I do apologise. I completely forgot what I was going to say. My mind just went really blank there. I do apologise. Yeah, my mind's just gone completely blank.
Watch it, buddy. Buddy.
I had no idea what's happened. It's just that I just completely lost my train of thought. It's quite annoying now. We have Spider-Man versus Venom here. When the hell are we going to get a big fig Venom? I know I'm not going to complain too much because we've just got a minifig version of the Topher Grace Venom, which works better as a minifig, don't get me wrong. But when are we going to get a big fig Venom? Like, just make it happen, please, Lego. Please, someone do it. You don't even need to give him like a fancy head. You can just give him the big fig head piece now. Just someone get on with it, please. Please, I beg of you. Oh, we got some crooks here. Oh, look at that move. Oh, almost hitting some combos there. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, he's doing the Hulk smash. Oh. I'm trying to think. Right, I do need to update a little bit on the streamage here. I completely forgot. I'm actually going to be not streaming next weekend. I completely forgot. But I am actually busy next weekend. I have my mate coming over. I'm on my last day of placement, and I have my mate coming over to watch Spider-Man. And then the day after that is my friend's 21st birthday party. Her birthday's already been, but she's having a party next weekend. I still need to order my costume for that. And then after that, I'm actually heading home. So I just realised this might be one of the last streams I do before Christmas. I do completely apologise. It might be the last stream I do for the year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We might do a quick stream. We might do a farewell stream before the party next week. Or we'll do a Sunday stream afterwards, because that'll be it. That will be it. So, yeah, I'm just thinking a bit about that. Oh, that's a bit weird. Yeah, I just completely realised that I completely forgot. Because I do want to watch at least the first 2 Spider-Man movies with my mate when he comes over. Also be the first time I've actually invited people around to my new house, which, you know, I didn't think I'd do again, but this guy is one of my best mates, so of course I'm going to have him over. But yeah. I've been going for 51. Oh, that's good. We'll go for a few more minutes. Yeah, let me know if there's any like epic moment sets you want Lego to make. I've got a couple in mind I'd like to see, both from MCU and non-MCU Marvel films. I'd like to see one from Civil War, The Winter Soldier, Thunderbolts, maybe Fantastic Four, First Steps, more Infinity Saga stuff as well. Thor versus the Destroyer I think would be a good one. Hulk and Abomination would be an amazing one, oh my god. But for like, those are Infinity Saga ones. Sorry, I had enough of it, she's come back. No problem, mate. I'm gonna start wrapping up the stream. I am gonna make one more quick little heads up. This could be one of the last streams I do for a bit, only because I completely forgot about what my plans for next weekend. I might come back and do a Sunday stream before we do. You know, I think a week today might be my last stream that I do for the rest of the year, just because uni's coming up to a close and I'm going back for Christmas soon, and next weekend I'm going to be quite busy with different plans. So yeah, I've got a party and I've got my mate coming over and we're watching Spider-Man. Which I'm really excited. Okay, I understand, mate. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. And I do hope everything goes well. You know, with your cousin. And with uploads as well. You know, I do absolutely adore your uploads. They are amazing. So, yeah. We'll go for a bit longer and then we'll start looking at wrapping up this stream. Only because I'm not too desperate to rush off or anything. So yeah, we'll have an easy one, and then next weekend will be a bit of a thanks as always. Anytime, mate. Honestly, anytime. And anyone who's watching the VOD, please go sub to Soap Centered City, aka Godfather of Soaps, aka my best mate on YouTube. And if you don't subscribe to him, then you deserve to be stuck watching the most boring EastEnders episodes. And you probably fancy Bonnie, but no, Tom, shut up, don't go there. No, sorry, that was it. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't help myself for that one. But yeah, I couldn't help myself for that Bonnie Blue dig. I'm so sorry. Ah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard that we could be getting a Doomsday trailer soon. I'm not, but I will believe it when I see it. I will believe it when I see it. Imagine if it's right now. I doubt it. Yeah, no, it's not there. Yeah, no, it's not happening anytime soon. People say, oh yeah, we'll get a Doomsday trailer. You know, when Avatar comes out, there'll be 3 trailers, blah blah blah. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think we'll be lucky if we get an actual, like, HD image. If we get another look at Doctor Doom. Because that look for Doctor Doom we got so far looked incredible. But, yeah. I'd love to see Doctor Doom in action, and also doing some magic stuff as well, because I forget that Doctor Doom's also a sorcerer as well as a genius. So yeah. The one thing this the second game does, which is better than this one, is Spider-Man swinging. Because I cannot lie, the swinging in this game is a little bit boring. But with the second game, he has the ability to go like even faster, which I quite like. But at the same time, it's with the compromise of a shitty open world. So yeah. Not really a fair trade. I mean, it is kind of a fair trade. You get great swinging, but a terrible place of swinging. Whereas here, it's like really slow swinging, but it's the best open world in any LEGO game, in my opinion. Yeah. That's until Gotham is done in the new LEGO Batman game. That's going to be a lot bigger, obviously. Probably better as well. But yeah, I can't wait for that game. That's the most excited I've been for a DC thing in a while. The only thing that would make me more excited now would be if Batman Season 3 Telltale game got announced. That'll give the media incentive to bring back the Telltale fight scenes, because in Wolf Among Us 2, I'll believe it when I see it. That's how I am with Wolf Among Us 2. You know, at this point, I don't even think a new trailer could get me excited for the game. Like, because it's been, what, 4 years now? No, it's been longer than that. 6 years since it was announced the game was coming back after Telltale shut down. So I'm just done with waiting now. You know. Oh, I've gone in the wrong seat, never mind. There you are. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, I'm talking in that Brooklyn accent again. I learned that from playing Willy Loman, and then I haven't talked in it since, other than the odd moment where I'm like, hey, Willy Loman is here. It's all they have to know, and I go right through. I miss talking in the Brooklyn accent. Stock What's it called? Motorcycle. We got a car. Yeah, we're gonna change it to a more better suited car. Spider-Man. Spider cycle. Not that he needs to cycle at all. Well, then again, all this is based on Ultimate Spider-Man TV show, so yeah, I get it. All of this was based off, because I remember the initial, like, opening, like the first couple of years of Lego Marvel sets were all based off of Ultimate Spider-Man, the TV show, and obviously those designs were used in this game. My favourite one that was probably used was Ultimate Green Goblin, because I thought he looked pretty cool, and that was actually the first time Green Goblin's been made since the Lego Marvel theme began in 2012, and obviously he's been a minifig ever since, but like, for a big Green Goblin, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. I can't lie, as a one-off, I'm so sick and tired of seeing Venomize this, Venomize that. I would like to see a Hulk Spider-Man, big, like a gamma-filled Spider-Man, and like have that be a big fig in a set. I just think that'd be really cool. I can't lie, because I know it's happened in the comic books. Like, it's not, you know, an original thing, but just a little bit of a change of seeing Venomize this, Venomize that. I'm so bored of seeing Venomized. You know, because the whole point of Venom is he's Venom. You don't need to see everyone else become Venom. It's like, kind of takes away the whole point of Venom being Venom. But yeah, little rant over. Oh shoot! I forgot I could fly in this. That's well cool. I forgot it was a hover cycle, wasn't it? And it like, oh, that's well cool. Yeah, obstructing traffic there. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, we can go for an hour. I think I'm gonna start wrapping up here, guys. It's been a wonderful stream as always. It's been great. Yeah. I do hope everyone has a wonderful week ahead of them. I'm excited to just, you know, relax hopefully, and then just enjoy myself. Yeah, we'll possibly stream a week on Sunday, a week today, possibly. But for now, that is it. That is a wrap from me. I'll see you all soon, and take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.